Good morning. I'm Rod Baker with God and Rod.
Hey,
And I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you today about spiritual arrested development. Okay? Spiritual arrested development. You know, we've all dealt with those people who though they may have been, in their mid 40s, they acted like they were still teenagers. Not in every circumstance, but they had those characteristics of a teenager, right? We've all dealt with them. Some of us have even married them. I couldn't help it. And so arrested development is a true emotional issue. A lot of it leads to narcissism. They just didn't grow up. And I remember when I got clean and sober, they asked me how old I was when I got drunk for the first time. And I said 12. And they said that a lot of your emotional growth stopped when you got drunk, because alcohol has a way of stunting, and drugs also has a way of stunting your emotional growth. And I have found it to be true. The people that I have seen that did not take the time to grow up, that did not take the time to heal those teenage and 20-year-old issues, we're stuck in them. And most of them end up being, 40-something-year-old brats. Now, how do you recognize that? Well, one of the ways that really stands out to me is they don't take accountability. They do not take accountability. If they do, it's like pulling teeth. And also, they're usually procrastinators, or they're rarely on time. They act like kids. It is written, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child, and I understood as a child. But now that I'm a man, I've put away those childish things. Now, it's true. Yeshua said, be ye like little children. But it's the innocence of little children that he was referring to. It was the openness to the Father's love that he was referring to. He wasn't talking about acting like little children and demanding your own way and never, recognizing your faults. No, that's not what he meant at all. See, if you can't take accountability for your actions, if you can't be grown up about things, then you'll forever be treated like a kid. And only other kids will want to be around you. Either that or people that want to manipulate you. One of the two. So accountability is a big deal. Fortunately for me, I read something Og Mandino wrote, and it said, to master the art of living, not for oneself alone. This is what makes us a man amongst men. And I wanted to be that so bad. I wanted to be a man amongst men. I wanted to be grown up. Fortunately for me, getting clean and sober taught me how to take accountability, how to make amends, how to recognize where I was wrong, my part in a situation. And if I couldn't talk to the person about the harm that I had done them, I wrote them a letter. wrote them a letter. But recognizing that, see, being able to recognize, being capable of recognizing your part in something. That's the biggest thing about it, is once you recognize it, how could you not want to clean your side of the street? See, and that's the other thing, is not taking accountability for your actions, not, because you're stunted. Your growth is stunted. So not growing up will cause you to have a reprobate mind, which means you can't think clearly. Oh, you might be able to do a few crosswords or something, but you can't think clearly. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror clearly. You'll get to where you don't even recognize yourself. So heed this warning. Heed this warning. Grow up. Take accountability for your actions. Accept responsibility so you can grow. Otherwise, we're just going to stick you in some old folks' home somewhere. Let those people take care of you, because you're too childish for us grown-ups. Yeah. One more thing. There's a lot of spiritual retardation out there right now. A lot of false teachers. People talking about stuff they don't even know what the heck they're talking about. That's like somebody trying to talk about recovery and not even being sober. Isn't that something? But they'll get their up and comings, their comeuppance. They'll get it. Be patient. Ask God for justice. That's how you handle that. Good day.